Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to Basics by Barbara Ann. Today I'm going to be doing chili for a chilly Saturday. It's cold and the air is kind of raw, but it's not raining. It rained yesterday, but we're going to do chili. And I was like, okay, girl, you got some people that want some chili and you got to get with it. So now I'm just getting with it, okay? Now, let me, hopefully y'all can see this. I got a new apparatus and it follows me around. Like if I move this way, it follows me. And if I move this way, it follows me. So with my GoPro camera, you know, it follows me. And I'm cool with it. So, here we go. We have, this is going to be a little difficult. We got kidney beans. We got pinto beans. We got red beans. We got all kind of beans. We have tomato sauce. We have tomato paste. We have onions. We have multicolored peppers, and everything is chopped up in small bite-sized pieces. Then we have diced tomatoes, and we have as our seasonings, we have chili powder, onion powder, garlic, black pepper, paprika, and I'll put all those down in the description box for you guys to see. So right now I'm browning my ground beef. And as you can see, I had a really tall stock pot because I have to make a lot of chili right now. So that's what's cooking in there. And what I'll do is, as I go on, I'll bring the camera over so you can actually see in the pot. But you know, just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me, because the girl is trying to do this thing. See, one thing about me is I'm determined to win. I have overcome a lot of obstacles in life, and I don't let nothing beat me. With the help of the Lord, you heard me say the Lord, I don't let nothing beat me, because in the end, I win. So I'm going to win using this GoPro and using this, whatever you call it. I don't even know what you call it. I forget what you call it. Let me go over here. Let's see if it's following me. You following me? Hey, you're following me. So I can see what this is called. Let me see what this is called. This is called a Yeti, and it's, what is it? A smart shooting stabilizer. Personal photographer. Bam! That's what that is. Because trying to get somebody to come and record you all the time is like, a little tough. So come on, thing, follow me. Follow me over here. Come on. Let's get back to the cooking. Okay, so I'm cooking the ground beef. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm scared to move the GoPro, because if I move it, I might screw it up. So I can't move it right now. I can't move it. But as I put the items in there, I'm going to show them to you. You know, just bear with me. This is what happens, you know, when you cook at home. You're trying to do something and succeed at it. And the only failure is not trying. I try everything. That's positive. And if I had a thought to leave with you today, it would be, never let nobody tell you what you can't do. And never let nobody tell you who you're not. So, next, what we're going to do, I have like 4 finely chopped onions here, and I'm going to throw them in, okay? Throw them in my ground beef, right? And then I have 3 large multicolored peppers. I got the orange, I got the red, I got the green, and I got them chopped in little bite-sized pieces. I'm going to put them in here. And I have 2 tablespoons of fresh minced garlic that I chopped up myself. Now the thing with garlic is you don't want to put it in there too soon because it will turn bitter. So as my aromatics come together and with my ground beef, then I'll add this a little while later. So let's get this all stirred up. And this is the onions, the ground beef, the peppers. Now what I'm gonna do, y'all, I said I wasn't gonna do it. Oh my God, I said I wasn't gonna do it. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pick up that GoPro and I'm gonna bring it over here. And then I'm gonna bring it back, okay? So we're moving the GoPro over to my pot so that we can see what's cooking in the pot. See? There we go. I'm trying to get it together. It's a little difficult, but you know, I'm trying to get it. So this is my onions and my peppers cooking in the pot. Alright? Okay, so now I'm gonna bring my GoPro back out. We're gonna put it back over here so I can finish being videoed. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Yay! Okay. So I have that cooking, and I'm gonna let that cook for a few moments. It looks so pretty. Oh, it looks so pretty, and it smells so good. You know, anytime you cook onions and peppers together, it always smells really, really, really good. Okay. So I'm letting that cook down for a few minutes. And now this chili, because I'm cooking such a large batch, I'm cooking for like 30 people. And they're gonna get like 16 ounces each of chili. Then I'm gonna make some cornbread to go with it. But since I'm cooking a large batch, that's why I'm using stock pot. Normally I would use my regular quart pot if I was cooking just at home for me. But since I'm cooking for some friends, I'm cooking such a large batch. And boy, I tell you, I hope they ain't gonna know what to do. They ain't gonna know what to do with girl when they get this chili. Last week I made them chicken and dumplings. They ain't know what to do with that. So now they getting this chili. So I'm just doing what I do, what I know what to do. And so we're just getting all that cooked in. And I want that to really cook in. Ooh, I can smell them onions and peppers. And my ground beef is good and brown, so that's finished. So we're just cooking the peppers and the onions through before I start adding everything else to the mix. Now, when I make chili, I don't use water. Some people use water, they put everything in, they add some water. Nah, I'm using beef broth. So, and I think that's the proper way to do it, is add the beef broth, because you want to layer the flavors. So I put the ground beef in, and now what I'm going to do is put some seasonings in. Somebody said, why you didn't put your seasoning in first? I don't know. I don't even know. I ain't even going to try to answer it. But, so now I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of onion powder. And I don't use the salts. Y'all know, for those that's been following me, I'm not big on salt. Because I think you can season your food and still get the flavor you need without all that salt. And I'm adding 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. 1 tablespoon of black pepper. Now I used 8 pounds of ground beef for my amount that I needed. So now I'm just adding those spices in. I won't add the chili powder or the paprika and all that, not just yet. That goes in later. Okay, so now everything in here has gotten softened. So now it's time for us to go to our next step. We're going to add our beans. I have 3 different beans. I have kidney beans and pinto beans and light kidney beans. So I'm gonna add those in. Then I have chili beans already in the sauce, just 2 cans. That was it. Now, I will tell you this. I rinsed all the beans off prior to using them, except for the chili beans that came in the sauce. So now I'm gonna mix that up real good. I'll bring the GoPro back over in a few minutes, y'all. But y'all know me, y'all gotta wait. Y'all just gotta wait, because I am not a pro at this, and I'm learning. I'm determined I'm gonna teach myself how to know everything about that camera. And those cameras are not as simple to use as people think they are. Whew. Lord, no, they're not easy to use. But I'm gonna learn it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I've been studying. I've been in GoPro classes all week for half an hour every day when I get home from work. And I'm determined I'm gonna know everything there is to know about this little teeny camera. It's only this big. It's very small. But I'm gonna learn it. Okay, so I have my beans in. I have my onions and all that good stuff in. Now I'm gonna put my sauce. So I have a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes in here with the juice. I'm going to put that in my pot. Okay. I have, how many is in here? 3 cups of puree. I'm going to add that to my, okay. I'm going to stir that up. Turn my heat down on medium. Now, I do have an extra can of tomatoes, but I wanted to see if I was going to need them before I actually added them in. I don't like a dry chili, and I don't like a real wet chili. So I'm going to add a 32-ounce container of beef broth to the chili. Okay. So this is looking good. Looking really good. Okay, and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, which is one of the little small cans. It'll give you like 3 tablespoons of tomato paste to your chili. I'm going to add that in and get that all stirred up in here. You know, chili is one of those meals that's just a hearty meal, and if you make your side of rice on the side, and when it's real cold out, it just, I'm telling you, it just sticks to your ribs. It's just one of those meals, and everybody makes it different. Everybody has their different variations of how they make chili. I don't knock nobody's food or how they prepare anything. I'm going to put my garlic in. So like I said, I didn't want my garlic to get bitter. You know, different people put their garlics in at different times. I like mine going with the sauce so that it can just flavor and marinate through the sauce, and it'll still go into the meat. Now, I will say this. This chili is going to cook for at least 2 hours. It's going to cook for 2 hours. Now, I'm going to add a ½ cup of chili powder, and you notice it has some big lumps in there, so I'm just going to break those lumps up because I don't want all those lumps in there. And I'm going to add ½ cup of chili powder, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. And this is Hungarian paprika. I love this stuff. Love it, love it. It has a little bit of sweetness to it. It's not like your paprika you put on your potato salad and all that. But you can. You want, but to each his own. But I use it in my soups and stews and things of that nature. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to bring old GoPro back over here so you guys can see what this chili looks like inside this pot. It looks good. Let me wash my hands off. I don't want to touch the GoPro and get something on it. Thing costs too much money. I'm telling you. Got a little bit of sauce in there. We're going to get that out. Save everything. Clean up as you go. Always try to clean up as I go. This little thing is neat, y'all. It just follows me all around. Yes, I finally found something that works. Okay, let me just calm myself down. Now I'm looking at this. I may add another can of tomatoes to it, but I don't know right now. So, what I'm getting ready to do is pick up this camera again and bring it over here so that you guys can see what the chili is actually looking like. Okay? So let me grab up the GoPro and let me walk over here slowly so you guys can see. Here we go. Back to the pot of chili. There we go. See it? So that's what the chili looks like, all put together. I must say it looks really, really good. So we'll bring it back in a few minutes after it gets to bubbling up a little bit so that you guys can see it again. Okay? And I had to do that because the stock pot is so very deep. You know, it's just very deep. So. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm back. We are getting ready to take out our chili. It's been cooking for 2 hours. And so now, let's see what we got. I'm telling you, it's smelling awesome. And we get ready to take this out and show you guys our finished product. Okay, let me take this off because this is like seriously hot. Now, I'm going to pick up the GoPro again. And I'm going to bring you over here to this pot of chili. And so that you can see it. Me and this GoPro. Okay? So I'm bringing it over so you can see the chili cooking. See, that's the chili. The lens is steaming up from the steam. Let's see if we can turn that off. And it's still steaming up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it back on my charger here. You guys gotta remember, I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro. Okay, so where's my spoon? Okay, I'm gonna dip out some of this chili so that you guys can see the finished product. That's chili. Okay, this looks really good. Okay, and this is the finished product of the chili. So we're gonna set the chili here on the counter, and we're gonna bring this down, and we're gonna show you the chili bowl. Where's the chili bowl at? There we go. So that's the chili. Okay. And like I said, it doesn't take long to make. It's a healthy meal. It has vegetables in it and protein and all kind of spices. So I hope you enjoyed the chili video. Whew. And until next time, thank you for tuning in. I'm telling you, this is something. This is something, y'all. I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying with everything in me. I'm determined that I am not going to be defeated. I'm sorry, I'm just not. So thank you for tuning in to Barbara Ann Back to Basics. Make sure you subscribe or hit the like button. Hey, I'm open to all comments and whatnot. You know, people gonna be people. I'm good with that. I'm just who I am. But thanks and peace. And see you next time on Barbara Ann Back.